Welcome to Joda Decor, your home for vintage decor inspiration. Today, we're diving into charming attic makeover ideas with a nostalgic, vintage vibe, perfect for turning your forgotten space into a cozy hideaway with timeless flair. If you're into all things vintage, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment below to share your favorite attic decor tips. Let's get inspired. Your attic's natural quirks, angled ceilings, old beams, and tucked-away corners are part of its charm. Highlight those architectural elements instead of hiding them. Leave exposed beams raw or gently sanded for a rustic look, and use the slanted ceiling to create intimate zones. Vintage spaces are all about ambience. Opt for soft, golden lighting using table lamps, Edison bulbs, or retro wall sconces. Avoid harsh overhead lights. Layering light adds warmth and sets the mood for your cozy attic escape. Add character by incorporating vintage or upcycled furniture. Think tufted armchairs, distressed wood tables, and iron bed frames. Check local flea markets or thrift stores, you'd be amazed what treasures are hiding there. Make your attic nook irresistibly comfy with rich textiles. Layer quilts, throw blankets, vintage rugs, and lots of soft pillows. Don't be afraid to mix patterns. Florals, stripes, and lace can all coexist in vintage harmony. A feature wall with vintage-style wallpaper can transform your attic. Floral prints, toile, or classic damask patterns work beautifully. If wallpaper's too much, consider beadboard or whitewashed wood for old-world charm. What better way to enjoy a vintage attic hideaway than with a cozy reading nook? Add a classic armchair, a side table, and an old bookshelf filled with your favorite reads. A lace curtain and candle-style lamp complete the look. Instead of modern storage, use vintage trunks, hat boxes, or stacked suitcases. They double as decor and storage, and each one tells a story. Add a tray on top and you've got a unique coffee table. Gold mirrors add depth and elegance to small attic spaces. Choose ones with aged glass, gilded frames, or ornate carvings. They reflect light and enhance that romantic, nostalgic feel. Make your space truly yours by showcasing meaningful heirlooms, antique frames, or travel mementos. A collection of vintage clocks or framed old letters adds personality and history. Stick to soft, earthy tones, creams, faded greens, dusty rose, and warm browns. These hues evoke a calm, timeless mood, perfect for a vintage retreat. Think aged elegance, not bold or trendy. Textiles play a big role in vintage aesthetics. Use lace curtains or linen drapes to soften windows. Sheer panels let in natural light while keeping the space airy and romantic. Bring in nature with dried florals, potted herbs, or ivy trailing from a vintage vase. A simple bouquet in an old milk jar can brighten the space while keeping with the vintage theme. Want more than a reading nook? Use the attic as a vintage-style creative space, whether that's for painting, journaling, or sewing. Add an antique desk, an old easel, and a pinboard covered in fabric swatches or postcards. With just a little vision and a lot of charm, your attic can become a magical retreat full of vintage flair and comfort. We hope you feel inspired to create your own hideaway. If you enjoyed these ideas, please subscribe to Joda Decor, give us a like, and leave a comment below telling us your favorite vintage attic touch. Thanks for watching.